What's happening? One, the game was just a little bit longer than Whoa, I feel like the lighting got a little weird there. What is going on? Anyways, it's like getting light and dark. The camera is doing like the weird adjusting thing. I don't know. Well, whatever. So, story short, I failed. No, it was also a lot longer. Like, I was assuming there was like the final fights at the mansion, and then there was like a final fight on the Statue of Liberty or something like that, and now there's ultimately, it's like the third or fourth final fight, and then there's like 5 phases to this fight. So we got here last stream and, you know, dove around. I did get to attempt it several times, you know, but I got to think about it now for a couple weeks. So yeah, maybe we have a little bit different strategy, since basically it's just going to be talking to these people or whatever, and then walking out that door and fighting the last guy of the game. So hopefully we can come up with some different strategies and stuff to get this done. I'm doing good, just looking at us. Oh, nice, dude. House shopping's always cool, obviously, in their favorite case. Dude, I think the Lions can always, I don't know, the Lions have been doing good. And I always thought Goff was like a decent quarterback, decent guy and stuff, so I thought it was so weird that they dumped him so fast. You know, I know Stafford's, I mean, I actually like Stafford too, because he came from the Lions, and back in the Megatron days and stuff. Yeah, I've always seemed to be somewhat of a Lions fan. So, yeah, I don't know who they're playing, but I'm just assuming that any team can pretty much do anything when it comes to football. Nothing really surprises me anymore, you know. It's like top teams lose to garbage teams every week, and, you know, there's a lot of stuff where I'm like, wow, I didn't really expect that, or I didn't, you know, I don't know. Defenses have been crazy, so you never know. It's like a defense can score 30 fantasy points. You know, every week there's like a lot of turnovers for touchdowns and things like that. So it's always interesting, but of course they can, man. Beat the Raiders. Oh, is that it? The Raiders Lions? The Raiders. Yeah, I mean, I'll definitely be rooting Lions in that. I'm not, even though I'm a California guy or whatever, but I hardly like any California teams. Like, I really don't mind the Giants or the A's. I know the A's really sucked this year, but still, even baseball, you know, it's like I'm a Pirates fan. My grandpa played for that, so I just have more bond to that. Football, I'm a Saints. I'm like a Saints-Lions fan. I kind of like the Dolphins too, but never was like a Niner fan, or definitely not like a Charger or Raider fan. Niners I can handle a little bit, but there's just so many fans here of them that it's like you gotta be able to take a little bit of it with a grain of salt. And then what's the other sport? Randomly, like, I don't know. I mean, it's pretty weird, and I still like the guy, to be honest. I have nothing against him, but I've been a Cavs fan, so if you see the trend here, I like teams that weren't any good, pretty much. I didn't like to root. I didn't like teams when they were like winning a bunch. I always liked the underdog. I thought it would be way cooler if, you know, crappy teams won. The Saints in the 90s, the Buccaneers in the 90s, stuff like that, you know. So I became, ultimately in basketball, I became like a Cavs fan. I don't mind the Kings, actually. They're pretty close. But still, I never got into the Kings. But I like the Cavs. I liked Mark Price and Brad Daugherty back in the day, 90s, and like NBA Jam. Those are like, that's my favorite team to represent and stuff, even as a kid. And then, of course, you know, they like drafting LeBron and stuff. That was like, I mean, it was good. Cool. I liked the ride and whatever. You know, so it wasn't whatever. But I you know, I don't like hate the guy or anything like that. I know he gets like a lot of heat and a lot of love. So I'm just still in the middle. Like, I think he's cool. I did root for the Cubs. I like the Cubs actually, and I like big historical traditional things. Why is my camera seem so off? There we go. Yeah, so I actually am a huge fan, and I liked Rizzo. Wasn't he still on those teams? The Cubs it was funny because when I play like MLB 2K and those games that were coming out, me and my buddy, El Dogre actually, we would always pick, we'd always pick teams that we could help build, but, so it was normally like the teams that were bad, and we always loved the Cubs, so we knew like tons of the players coming up, Rizzo and Chapman, and, just different guys, and we were like, oh, these guys are really cool prospects, and thought that, But yeah, I've, even back in the day, I loved, the whole Sandberg Grace. It's what even some Sammy, dude. I get a little Sammy Sosa love. But I actually was a White Sox fan. I loved Robin Ventura and Frank Thomas, and I know like Sammy played for them, Rock Reigns, and a bunch of those good players. So James Bond, happy Monday. I know I'm probably doing a double stream today. Actually, had some morning time. I have the day off, so I really want to try this boss fight, beat this game before the month is over. But we'll probably be doing Monday Classics a little bit later too, in the afternoon to play some NES games. I don't even know what yet, but we'll see. NASCAR Thunder, dude, that sounds cool for OG Xbox coming this month. Nice, dude. I know I haven't played. I've been getting some more NASCAR games because I have like a really cool race wheel that works exclusively with NASCAR games. Do you remember my teams in baseball? St. Louis Cardinals. What? New York Giants. Football. New York Football Giants. Yeah, I liked some of the players around that era too for the White Sox. Yeah, so it's cool. I'm like a weird fan. Like I said, I basically don't root for any California teams. I'm trying to think, unless it's like it comes down to something, because there's a lot of teams I dislike. Just rivalry type stuff. So, like when the Rams were in the Super Bowl, I was rooting for them because they were LA over whoever that they beat. I can't even remember. I don't know why I have such a bad memory. Usually I can remember all that stuff. The cards for baseball, I knew it. The OKC Thunder. See, that's funny though, because I like isn't the Thunder. I was a huge fan of the Seattle Supersonics. I had gear. I was like, I like them. I love Sean Kemp. I wore his number when I played basketball in high school and stuff. Number 40, the big man. All right, let's see what we can actually do, dude. I'm a little. I was really hoping I had one. Tool. I do. That's a whole new bag, baby. I might be able to try something here. Oh, really? Durant? Yeah, because I remember. Right? Because that's. No. Was it Ray Allen? One of those other people were I know that they, played like some of those last years for the Sonics, and then were traded away or something. Yeah, but it's hard to think back that, and it's crazy to think that Durant was playing. Like, Durant's been around for so long. Is he still playing? Is he playing this year? Man, those guys are impressive. Whoa, these all have bullets, for one. Now when I kind of laughed at myself, I'm like, oh, I don't need all these bullets. We'll just willy-nilly throw them away. There's 17 bullets. So this is actually going to help a little bit. Alright, let's go grab this other gear. Interesting. All right, let's go ahead and break this stuff down. I think we've used all of our skill points. Hey, now we have one left. Fuck. So interested. Yeah, see, I totally did all this wrong. I needed to have a longer ranged weapon. Alright, well, with that being said, let's go out and just try some strategies. So one of my strategies is I don't think I need to, like, go out there and use all my, my, like, PE energy, on those first bosses. I think I can manage running around, and I'm going to try, like, clubbing the little baby thing in the beginning and see if that's, like, a reasonable attack. Also, we should be able to... So I can have 160 shots. With that being said, though, I feel like I should still... I mean, I gotta use, like, all of this stuff, right? Get myself the best I can. So if I'm gonna use this round, let's go ahead and give it as much range as we can. And then ultimately we'll see what checks out, because this is, I know 69 damage is a lot. I can get it up to a 70 range, but we can get this up to, where'd it go? Not very much, 47. We can get it up to 48 damage. That seems not good. But on top of it, it would have 130 range, so I don't know. We'll have to see. Plus less shots might be helpful in this situation. This will give me some extra damage and some extra bullet capacity, which necessarily is not helpful. Alright, 70-70-16, baby. And like I said, dude, I think I'm gonna try whacking this baby. Ready for a fresh cup, a big old fresh cup of coffee. Some Christmas, huh? I gotta get back in my voices. Tell me about it. Sorry we're late. We cannot approach the creature without absolute confirmation of its death. Your help was greatly appreciated. Please rest inside. As citizens of the United States, what's going on? What is that? That huge creature that the mitochondria was creating was... It couldn't have been the uterus for the ultimate being. No. Is this educational? I don't know if we're allowed to show them. What the hell is that? You've got to be kidding. You've got to be kidding me. That is the ultimate being. We didn't make it in time. What are these explosions? The mitochondrial energy must be out of control to the point where it is causing these explosions. We will escape by helicopter. Please, follow me. Guess all we can do for now is run. What's wrong? I have to take care of this. No! Don't worry about me. I'll be back. Please hurry. Shut up, man. Cut it out with the voodoo stuff already. Can't be wasting time. Yeah, that's basically, on the last stream I thought it was kind of the finale, and we played through the last, the tough things there at the end. And then we got to this fight, it was like a whole nother final fight, and I'm like, whoa, and then it has all these phases, so haven't got this one down. Basically, that's all we'll be playing today is this final fight a few times, and hopefully get through it and call it a good, so we can get on with our next RPG, which I think for the month of November is going to be Shining Force 2. Yeah, that would be really cool. Maybe it was last year, but played the first one recently, and those were like my favorite game as a kid, so it'd be really cool to go back. I think we had some issue when we played the second one. Like, every time we've played it and we get to the last island, something comes down, and we never ended up actually beating it, so I don't know if I actually finished that, so I'll be excited. Coming back no matter what, you hear? Alright. Let's check some strategies. You dangerous infant. It's you or me. Who's it gonna be? Who's gonna be the one to make it through? Oh goodness. Of course. Let me grab this cup of coffee. Alright. And away we go. Hopefully. Hot coffee. Hot coffee and work phone calls. Good and bad. It was just... I was like, right now? Why? You know, it's actually probably a reasonable strategy on this one. Whoa. Keep my life full. Resource management, I feel, on this round. I am getting pretty excited. What's happening, zombie? Yeah, I'm hoping to get this done. I've been thinking about it for this time off and just trying to come up with some strategies. And I feel like this is already. I like how this is going. I found some extra, bullets. So all sorts of stuff that have me thinking positive thoughts. Beat this baby. I don't actually condone baby beating. Nice, K2J, what's happening? Yeah, no, this is such a good game. I know we played, we've been working on it. I kind of had a finale a couple weeks ago. I thought I was going to get to the end. But sure enough, it got tough. It ended up having like multiple boss fights, and then this last boss fight has like 5 phases. So, is it growing? What's happening? it's like, nah, I'm not close enough. Fuck. I don't even want to shoot. This is actually where it kind of hurts me. Oh, that was a bad, so I just fucked up. So too many shots. So this strategy was working pretty good. It is a bummer, but I just have to take it slower. I screwed myself, but that's all right. Too much Taco Bell. Final Fantasy VIII healing. Yeah, no, it's that original Squaresoft before the, just back in the day classic. So it's got so much good Final Fantasy vibe. Like I said, I love it because it's got a lot of the cool JRPG style, but it has like strategy, and then it has like real time strategy, and I just like that it's like an RPG with so much in depth on some of it, but then you can actually still play it and physically dodge, dip, dodge, dive, and dodge. The bad guys. Alright, well, let's see how this... Yeah, before the merger. Definite. Alright, so this is going to be interesting. Let's figure this out here. So we're going to take the bullets from this gun. We're going to slap. We're going to tune this baby to this baby. With these killer parameters. Use our BP. That's like, it's the best we could go for this style. Just that super range, I feel like it's going to be more effective because the other one's going to, I don't know, we'll see how much damage they ultimately do, but what did I want to do? Oh, I wanted to reload that. Time to go. Do we already have that equipped? Okay, I'm ready to club. Oh, it put the club because I got rid of the gun I was using. Okay, got it. Yeah, right? I know, it was such a big... Because actually I played a lot of, like, straight Enix games as well. I want to say there's some Enix Nintendo games. Yeah, I think I'm more comfortable with this. I mean, it's nice to have those two turns. That's gonna hurt. I could have done it right and had this gun be a lot better. Like, knowing what I know now, you would just take pretty much one thing and focus everything onto it. But we don't have that luxury anymore, and I only have one save file, and there's no going back now, so we got to figure it out with these last things. Like I said, this one seems to be really good. I really had my management up on this first phase. Getting into that second phase wasn't too bad either. But I was taking a lot of damage, getting stuck, having to shoot 7 shots. And then also I was reloading and stuff would move away and I would miss 4 or 5 out of 7 shots. That's a waste of ammo. So this has long range, 2 shots a time. I'm gonna have to keep casting, haste, run around. It's gonna be an ordeal, but I'm feeling good. There's a couple of... Dude, ActRaiser 2 is... I mean, I like ActRaiser 1 a lot more, but I do enjoy the ActRaiser games. And the Gaia games. I've actually wanted to get someone's... maybe that's... I do want to go get a game today, in between the streams. So maybe we'll go find something. Actually, someone I think in town had, like, some SNES, like, RPG games, so I might have to hit him up. I had one of the Gaias. I gotta see which ones I have. I know I have some of them. Always hard to remember. I have to beat this baby with this Club 3. Yeah. Yeah, I know the Gaia series is like more of like a traditional RPG. I know ActRaiser has a little bit of... Well, I can't really remember a lot of the second one. I just know the first one, that's like... It's a wild game. It has like sim building, and it has platform Rastan style. But it also has, like a level of RPG. Oh. Now, are all the Gaia games like that, or just Illusion of Gaia? See, I'm a little bit fun. I'm foggy on some of that stuff. I do enjoy a lot of RPGs, but I've played the ones that I've played, and I missed the ones that I missed. So there's like a lot, I feel, that could be learned. Bad baby. So I wonder if the haste will carry over into the next fight. Very similar. I couldn't stand part 1 just because of the town building. See, I like sim building and stuff. I'm a big fan of like playing like theme park and just like old Lords of the Realm, computer style games and stuff. I don't know. I always did enjoy Sim, but it wasn't like the best version of the Sim, so it did kind of get irritating on that aspect. Playing all the way through it, I like part 2 more because they just threw me straight into the fight. You know, I like to get into to stuff. The more action, the better. So I'll have to give 2 because it's funny. A lot of people always say that they like 1 more. Just in my circle of people, I guess. But so I like to hear, the arguments for the number 2. I'm a rare exception. So that's funny. I guess I should have just read that comment. Yeah. That's how I feel. I've heard a lot of people always talk about the first one, and stuff, and sometimes a simple, more direct, it just depends what you're looking for, though. I guess if you're going into it thinking sim building and all this different things that you can do, you might be disappointed that it's just more of a straight, whatever, action. Damn you, baby. Man, how come my energy is just non-existent? What do you do? Hit me in the regenerator? Maybe after a certain amount of time you can't space it out? Uh-oh. Mid-game. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it definitely, I feel you on that one, because it is, it's like a definitely different pace, like when you're playing that Rastan sliding down things, whatever, and then you're playing like a much, kind of like, just a totally different aspect of a game, Yeah, I'm already feeling this is like the way to go. Sadly, I'm doing like as much damage as I was doing with the other gun, even at what I feel was like the closest range. That sucks. So those things super hurt. Don't get hit by them. Man, that sucked. No. God. feel like I had... Like, that wasn't a bad strategy, but... Maybe I should be shooting that other flying thing first. So many what ifs. Oh, absolutely, yeah. And some cutscenes and stuff in, like, when you start to get to that PlayStation era, like, the cart-based stuff isn't too bad, but once you get to that other era, I mean, it's pretty rough. You're like, why is this? There's, like, some game I played, I can't remember what it was. Like, Grandia, maybe, or something like that, and it had, like, 15 minutes of... I was like, well, I don't even need to show the game. It was like... Maybe it was something on the Dreamcast. Oh, maybe it was Grandia on the Dreamcast. But anyways, it had, like, a lot of involving stuff. Alright, back at it. Just debating, I don't know what I mean, this is definitely the easiest strategy for this first part. I've had many a callus. I feel, I can kind of feel arthritis coming on in the, my older age. End up and I'm going to be no good at games. But for now. Alright, well, let's go ahead and we're going to jam on. Grab a little coffee, grab whatever you want. Use the restroom. I don't know. We'll be right back. All right, let's pop in. Oh boy. Oh boy. See, what I need to figure out is if you have to kill. I don't know. Is there anybody still in chat that's familiar? I can't remember if you. I don't know if you have to kill both sections of that thing when it splits, or is one. You know, if it's like if you kill one, will the other one? Will you progress it? You know, type deal. Because then it gives you two different strategies. Really, there'd be one where you would probably try to kill the flying thing as fast as you could, or something like that. But if it's just beat the other part, if I have enough, I could use like the big finishing move type deal. Oh, absolutely. Well, these ones, I mean, if I hadn't played them so many times already, but yeah, I try to let every cutscene when I'm especially when I'm playing the RPGs. Yeah, I try to really, really let all that story play. I try to go talk to the extra people and extra things just to get. It's like when we played through what was it, Lunar recently. Really try to get every scene, go and talk to all the different people. Was able to buy, even all the way down to buying the soap and seeing the bathing scenes. See a demon baby, club it up, and all the day you'll have good luck. Yeah, I know. I forget that type of stuff too. You look at analytics and stuff, and you're like, oh yeah, there's definitely people who probably enjoy some of the language barriers that we don't know, but. Baby. That'd be a great pet costume right there. It's just a common courtesy. What? Did that just use one of my... Did that hurt me that bad? What happened? Oh, you... Oh yeah, true. On that, I mean, I haven't played a ton of the full Japanese-based games, but you know, as long as you get what's going on, they kind of put it together with cutscenes and you know, visual stuff. It's like I don't necessarily need to read everything. Okay, so that got me kind of. I mean, so my strategy worked for that part. This, this is the mature being. I don't even know what to do right now. Rely on hopefully me having some potions. Get this haste off. Well, we're getting closer and closer and closer. That's pretty much like final deal right there. Yeah, that you lose translation for like jokes and things like that. I know when you play like Lunar and working design stuff, there's a lot of like weird comedy kind of in it. And they're from I'm from the hometown of working design, so it's funny because you really hear some stuff like you really like the vibe around here, like the kind of same style of jokes and all that stuff. So I saw where I messed up. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I'm feeling pretty confident. I messed up in the fact of why my screen seems real dark. I feel like I took some weird hits that I didn't need to, and one of the times I got pelted, and it used a whole lot of my medicines and stuff like that. So. Yeah, I'm trying to think of the best strat. So it seemed like that was a good strategy. I might have been able to use it. I feel like I waited maybe too long. So as soon as if I can manage, you know, the right stuff to get those guys split apart, not waste a lot of resources, blast them as soon as they split apart. I think I could have blasted them. And then if I can get to that last, that last stage maybe with some medicines, I might be able to run around and survive. Yeah, it's tough. So I'm debating. It seemed like that was much easier though, and I don't know. I feel like I'm better off, yeah, like trying to get just the most resources I can going into that kind of final fight. I know there's like I think there's like a fight afterwards, but they give you like some weapons and stuff. So it really all depends on my play on basically the second phase of this 5-phase boss. I want to see some dang credits. Too much invested to not see the end of this story, man. Shut up. Yeah, I was just curious if they were all similar, or if one was like way more just JRPG, or are they all action RPG? I get some of them, like mixed up because it's like I played a bunch, but it's been a while since I played some of them. I have one of the Blazer games. I see Soul Blazer pop up there. I can't even remember if I have. Is it Soul Blazer and. I don't know. I just got it recently. That's why I actually need to play that because it seems like a really cool game. Oh, okay. So that kind of sucked. That's for one of my big. One of my big medicines goes right there. Almost makes me wonder because I don't feel like I'm going to run out of... I don't feel like I'm going to run out of bullets this time because I have a lot less shots and it's not as wild. So this might be reasonable to take a couple of shots. Kind of wish I would have almost like counted. Nice. Like counted until because he drops and does that one thing halfway through his life, 3/4 of the way through his life or something. So you could stand back, probably shoot him a couple of times and get him to do that proc and avoid it. Because when you're beating him, it's like you're too close. He does it too quick. Alright, here's where I gotta be on my A game. Oh shit, I say that and then I go in and try to whack him with that. The old golf ball whacker guy. That hurt like heck. I just figured that out. Well, this will give me a shot at the end here, hopefully. A much better shot, because I'll have a lot of my potions and all that jazz, so we can maybe check out what this final guy is all about. So I don't know if the best thing is to just try to get in damage. It didn't seem like I could run all that well from him. Maybe use a haste when I got it, but... It's not dead? No! Oh my gosh, dude. That was... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm... Like, this, it might be screwed. This is one of those games early on PlayStation era where I might not be... I might not have enough stuff. I did it wrong. I did my guns wrong. I mean, that was like... That was a pretty good attempt right there. Ugh, that hurt. That hurt my feelings real bad. Well, we're gonna give it a couple more tries, but that was a kind of a letdown, and I'm not feeling super confident anymore. Oh, that hurt. Pain. Oh, the pain. That sucks. Oh, I'm so disappointed. Ouch. Oh, that sucks. No, this is actually still the end. I played through and I never finished this final boss fight. Thanks for stopping in, Triforce. Um, it's a 5-phase final boss, and I'm on the last part, but I don't think I have enough. My only save spot does not give me the stuff that ultimately I'm going to need to beat it, so I might not actually be able to get through this game. Super disappointed right now. I would have. There is a new game plus, and it offers some new content. So I actually did want to play through with like the knowledge I had now, but I ran out of mornings for October. I really wanted to get this done though to finish because pretty much, finish or not, I'll probably be starting a new RPG. Shining Force 2. I'm hoping for November. Yeah, it was a pretty smooth playthrough until I got to the final thing, and then I think I ramped up the wrong like gun to fight the T-Rex and all this stuff, and then afterwards, like I should have just been doing one. I should have probably done the AK the entire time and just put every single thing into that. It just has such a good range. I didn't realize how much the range was gonna like. Basically I have like a really good handgun, but I did too much stuff to it. It shoots 7 times, and the stuff's too fast, so you get too close to it, you only hit it twice, miss 5 times, take a bunch of damage. So I had to switch back to a lower shot, ranged AK that doesn't do as much damage now, but but it just doesn't seem like I can do it. Yeah, if I would have beat that guy right there, the game would have been over. Yeah, this is the fight. So, well, it wouldn't have been over, but there's like some cutscenes, and then I still probably could have died, but the final phase seemed a lot. There's like one last phase where they throw you the bullets that they've been trying to give you, and you do like incredible damage. So I feel like it's just kind of a formality. The last fight is that one that we were just on. Is I think the last like hardest of the phases. So, like I said, we'll see. We had it down, man. We had it down. Like I said, I'm gonna try to not take that damage from this the baby explosion. I mean, one extra medicine 4 could be what does it, but I don't know. I feel like I piled on a lot of damage to that one boss using Liberate and stuff, and it just didn't pull through, so that's gonna be tough. Yeah, some games have this had like a middle stage that was like tough, and then once you got through that, it was kind of like a coast of figuring stuff out, but there was some stuff at the end where like resource management. I almost should have went and fought this one brutal fight over again just so I could have done it better, because it's like when you take a lot of accidental damage and stuff, you lose, just like items that you really needed. Oh wow, dude, I got some ammo, so that was beneficial. See, I don't think I'm going to run out of ammo, so this was cool to do this for a minute. In fact, I will do it like one more set here. But I'm gonna go ahead and switch into shooting at him, because like I said, definitely it's all about trying to save those resources. Whack him one more time. One more good one. Damn. So you gotta be like far, far away. That sucks. Nice, just in time there. Yeah, it wasn't bad. You could go back, and there was like places you could grind. There was a whole bunch of stuff you could do. But this was my first time ever playing this series. I was really unfamiliar with it, so I really screwed up in the beginning. And then you can farm, which when I see a lot of people's plays, a lot of people farm all the junk, and you turn 300 pieces of that into like a special rare item. That I don't know. I feel like it's some sort of shotgun handgun thing that I see people use for this final boss. So I don't have like that equipment. I have like really bad equipment in comparative. No, I can't beat this last boss. Couldn't beat it. Wasn't expecting it last time, but this time I've just been basically trying to fight these 5 phases of this boss, and it's definitely not working out in my favor. Oh, it killed me. I didn't even get my attack off. Fuck. Oh, man, dude, this sucks. I guess I gotta try to stay a little bit further away from it. Maybe that will keep my damage down. Yeah, this feels. I don't know. I always see a lot of people too have. I feel like I maybe under leveled a little bit. So, or like I said though, we're gonna give it a solid few more tries. But yeah, I tried to use Liberate last time, but I feel like if I can get up close and do the damage and do the deal, it's like real close, but. I don't know, maybe moving up, getting up close like that is a little bit too up close and personal. But of course you got to be close when you want to do the damage with the rifle, so it's like, it's definitely tough, but I mean, it's close. We're slowly getting a little bit further, so maybe we will be able to get it, but... See, I don't know if it would be better management just changing my stronger gun back to 2, but I mean that would be the only thing I'm doing for it, and I feel like it just doesn't. It wasn't doing all that much damage. That was the bad thing. Like this, I feel is doing more damage, you know, with its less statistics, just because the range is so much greater. Like I said, you know, I obviously could have spent a bunch of stuff and probably got like that AK to have like, you know, significant damage comparative to, you know, I don't think I've used it since the beginning, so it had very minor upgrades. Once again, though, I do need to stay away from as far as I can from the baby and not do that huge damage where it takes one of my medicine 4s. That's like the first step. Alright. Here we are again. Another round, another cup of coffee, and another trip. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Man, I feel like we're doing pretty good, too. Oh, what do we see here? What do we see? Fast charge cycle. Huh. So is that just like a glitch, or is it like that you take so much damage throughout? That it slows it down or something? Because it seems like it recharges really fast on the final boss. It's just like there was like a stage I had it happen on the baby one time where I didn't know if it was just like, if you take a certain amount of time or something, or does it just kind of get stuck into like a dormant charge rate? That is good to know. I can't remember if I have one on me this time, but I have a couple still, so. Now, I don't use a ton of I try to keep as much, but it's just that I don't have a lot of damage potential, so it's nice to try to use Liberate on the bosses where I can use, the full thing. I felt like I tried it a couple times, haste, heal, all of that stuff, but ultimately at 70, 80 points of damage a shot, maybe 160 a turn, that other thing's doing a lot, 1,000 or something. I will. I'll have to check that out, KTJ. It's actually property, okay. Yeah, I did put bonus points into some of those rates. Like I said, this was my very first time I ever even played or saw the game, so I really messed up. I gave myself extra inventory and stuff in the beginning, and just stuff where looking back, I should have focused it more into like one thing. Like you said, if I was gonna be a PE power guy, I should have gave myself super fast charge, super large amounts of regain and all that stuff. Come on, baby. So a little prematurely on doing this, but I feel like this is going to be a good way to save my... A little too far away, it looks like. Oh wow, so he didn't even do that mechanic this time. That's not so bad. Seventh Saga is one I really wanted to play. Paladin's Quest is a good one. I know that one's kind of expensive these days. Beyond Oasis, I believe I have on some system. Definitely, I always love to hear stuff like that. It's good to know some good stuff to get into. Wow, I feel like there's still two targets and I'm shooting the wrong one some of these times. That's what's happening too. Fuck me. And just like that, I get smoked. Yeah, I played, like, it was really cool because I got to spend some time and play Draken and play through that as a morning RPG, and that was awesome to, like, finally play that and give it some time, because it's a challenging game for sure. You know, it's not like super duper easy, so it was really cool to get to the end of that. And I really want to play Dragon View, which I know is different than Draken, but it's the second one in that series. You know, I heard like Seventh Saga was really good. So they're all on a list. Stop coming in and hitting me so hard. That. Go! Ah. Oh my gosh, at least another phase. Come on, baby. Oh my god, now what do I have to... I know something's about to happen. I don't know if I have to switch bullets. It's still growing. No, wait. It's still evolving. Or is it evolving? Oh shit, there's a whole... Oh man, I'm screwed. No! Oh my god, I still have some medicines left. This is not over. Come on. Almost there. Liberate! Oh, this isn't hurting him. Oh, it was? So that was like, well, it's kind of a waste. I know you want to continue living. After all, you were just born. But I want to live too, like all other human beings. They're bullets with Aubrey's cells in them. So that's what you were trying to give her. But I think it's too late now. There's nothing we can do. Stupid! Give them to me! This is exciting though, we get to see some... cutscenes! Oh my god, he's jumping! He doesn't look like he has a parachute. Oh my god, he's combusting! Now, does this give me... Do I have to put these bullets in, or does it just make my bullets special? At least he fell in the water. Daniel! This is from... I don't even know what that name is. Media? Meda? Okay, so it made me instantly load that gun. I don't have anything. Do I have enough for a Cure 3? I do. I mean, this is about what I gotta do. Man, I am beyond. I did not think this was gonna happen, really. Oh, see how close I was? My strategy was alright, but it was defeating... I knew these last stages weren't gonna be as tough as that middle freaking stage. No, it's not over. One more form. Oh, no. Let's go. Alright. Alright. Oh my god. There's gonna be something on this cruiser to get rid of this. The engine room. Oh no. I have no idea where I'm going. Oh shit. If the boiler pressure shoots up, I can blow the ship to bits. You know where we are? We're in Hell's Kitchen. You're in the jungle, baby. How do I get out of here? Please be this way. Oh my gosh, why is it so close? Whew, I like that too. A nice, like, non-fight escape, you know, as the last thing. That's like, that's so cool. Or do I have to fight it in the sea now? GG! Part... Dude, I definitely want to have this, keep this save for some New Game Plus, dude. I really want to try that out, and I've been working hard to get Parasite Eve 2. It's finally over! What a freaking morning, man. I know it took a little bit longer. It wasn't even too bad. Yeah, baby. I'll be doing Shining Force 2 in November. I got a Nintendo NES Monday Classics coming later this afternoon. I don't even know what I'm going to play for that, but I am excited. I don't understand. Why do I have this power? Yeah, that's what you were saying. You have me wanting to really play the New Game Plus because of some extra content and stuff like that. And I just know it so much better. I think it would be a much, more entertaining, smooth play. The upgrading, I'd be able to probably upgrade weapons and fine tune that stuff to play really well. And I'd be able to not use resources throughout the whole thing and save. I didn't even know how to do the inventory when I first found the box. You have to select it, move it, do the whole thing. Nope, I was just rolling, spending points on random stuff. When your mother and your sister died, they transplanted a part of your sister into you. Into me? Yeah. When you were 7, you probably don't remember any of it. But you were born with a defect in your right eye. And so Maya's cornea was transplanted into your right eye. My right eye? I'd give my right eye for that. What I saw when I touched Eve was, it said that when you have an extreme experience, what you see then is branded onto the cornea. But this hasn't been scientifically proven. That was Maya's last memory. That was the last thing she ever saw. As for the mitochondria that was in Aubrey's body, I think it underwent a different evolutionary change than Eve by living symbiotically with Aubrey's mitochondria. It still possesses Eve's power from there. It evolved to the point where it could live with the human nucleus. The Duke, thank you! Me and Maya are mitochondria power. Yeah, I switched guns multiple times, and I think that really was what came back and haunted me. I just could have done it way better, and plus I was using tools willy-nilly to, do certain things. And then what really taught me off is I had low range, and I thought it was cool at the time, but I put 7 shots, 2 moves. That's 14 shots with a pistol, and that was causing a lot of trouble getting me killed. So just having different weapons would make it a mess, and keeping a long range weapon is I think the ultimate. Message to mankind. Message? What kind of message? How can I explain? If the Earth is a single human being, we humans that invade the Earth become like viruses out of control. We, in essence, are upsetting the natural balance of the body. This is definitely utter destruction. No, we're not that weak. You see, humans are, in essence, parasites. You can say that we are parasites and the world is our host. Look, the sun's coming up. A sunrise victory? That's a cool frickin' scene, to be honest. Yeah, see that's the main thing is I didn't realize how important like range was ultimately was like the thing to have, because having the 130 range with 20 less attack power was doing roughly more attack each, so I couldn't imagine having, that, or even just having that same AK but putting everything else to where it would have had 60, 70 attack power. I'm not good with these social events. Oops. Well, the kid said something. We have to make up for Christmas Eve. This is my first time, so I'm nervous. Oh, fuck. All of a sudden now it's going on its own. What? No, that's not it, of course. It's starting, shall we? Zombie, thank you. GG's. And Ben are late, aren't they? We better hurry, it's going to start. It must be really crowded, yes, that's probably it. What's wrong? You seem tense. Are these people all going to catch on fire again? Yes, of course. What? Well, since I'm going back to Japan tomorrow. I'm sitting next to Aubrey. I'm sitting next to Aubrey. Everybody's sitting next to Aubrey. Father, please give me permission to marry Eva. I forbid it. You know well what will happen if you do. Those who succumb to her beauty all die in horrible ways. You don't understand. She is the one that has suffered after the deaths. She is evil. Grab her and burn her at the stake. Father, if you are sentencing her to death, then I ask you to take my life along with hers. Edward! Would you mind? Get with it, guys. Really had them on the edge of their seat. There's my MF and credits. I'm waiting a lot of streams for this bad boy. Oh, feels so good. It feels like the first time, like the very first time. Uh-oh. None of this looks good at all. That's super creepy. Why is everybody's eyes glowing? It's not over. Woo! Feels like the first time. Isn't. Why isn't the answer of them? Why? Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Whew. Alright, what are we going to play this afternoon? I know we did actually pick up this was a fun little dude, the Splatterhouse NES homebrew PAL, you know, whatever American version game there. So we might end up jamming that a little bit, but I don't think it's a super long game, so it would be fun to kind of have something else. I know there's a couple tougher games that we have up there that are kind of, you know, Maniac Mansion, Uninvited, but I know those are kind of challenging, but maybe we'll play through this one and then just kind of play one of the other ones, just to see some of the play and stuff. I've never really actually played through like Uninvited or Maniac Mansion. I think Maniac Mansion's a little bit friendlier. Uninvited, it's like kind of tough. It's like those Deja Vu, Shadowgate style games. Miss the zombie shows. These guys know. These guys are. You're pulling stuff I don't know about, right? I was wondering why it was there twice. Maybe I don't truly finish the game. A lot of these games you don't even beat them until you beat it a second time, right? Isn't that like one of the Resident Evils? I remember when you finally play. Maybe it's 2, and you play with the one person, and then you have to play the mission. The second mission, I feel like the final fight, there's like a whole extra, or maybe it was Nemesis. There's like an extra train fight or something like that. My Resurrections is in the works, dude. Ooh, you make me want to watch some zombie films. Zombie Rise from the Dead. Alright, now Zombie just needs to go get into like a grave, crawl out of it for an intro. make an NES, but a custom one that looks like brains, like pop in a game and beat it. There was a lot of like outro to this. I was sitting there thinking, well, I mean, you know, it took us a while to figure it out and get it done, but, you know, it was like the final boss. Just the whole process of fighting the final boss, what, 5, 6 phases, plus like a run and chase scene, and then 15 minutes of straight cutscenes and credits. We got pushed back. Might even make a new trailer. Yeah, buddy. Dude, November is always a fun month. It's my birthday month. I know it's a DOA's birthday month too. So all us November kids, you know, we're ready for some new content. I know I'm kind of taking it easier as in like events and stuff, so I'm going to be more focused on making videos, staying consistent with the streams and stuff, but pushing out like some collection pieces and some other fun things. I really enjoyed making like that disc rot video, which I know people have liked, and I had a whole like GameCube fix video and some other stuff that's just fun. I can't wait to kind of expand or get back to the roots. Either way, kind of like what we used to do. Then we got like addicted to streaming. You know, it's such an easy, fun way to play a game. You don't have to worry about all the editing it into a perfect run or something like that, and you get to catch all the moments. All the moments live, which I really do enjoy, but it's nice to go back and knock out some projects. I write stuff down in my little notebook all the time. You know, my good ideas are what I think are good ideas. So it'll be fun to come back and play. Yeah, dude, the Chucky one. Still, that's another reason, dude. Today we're winding down. We're almost done with this October. I know Zombie's a big horror fan. We are huge, you know, horror fans here, so it's nice to kind of get these last few streams. I really wanted to beat this for October. Of course, like I said, we'll have some NES, and then maybe we'll pick something really specific for Halloween tomorrow. I don't know what, but you know, it's really cool. I didn't dig out all the shirts. I know that, like I said, I actually want to make this. I was kind of waiting on some stuff, but I think I'm just going to put together my, you know, it's been 2 weeks now, my Portland video. You know, it'll just be a sweet little, some pictures and some my pickups and stuff that I have been neglecting to show off because I've been, you know, wanting to put it in video form. So I've been hiding it, and it's like a really good mix of just experience and some stuff. You know, nothing like the first years where I was buying multi-$100 games. This one I kept it and got some really cool stuff and like just had some great interactions with people, which was better in my experience. Man, this got real deal credits here. Customer service. Special things. Man, this had a big production value, I feel. I mean, it was well worth it. Great game. Like I said, we're even thinking about kind of a spoiler alert. I don't know. The votes wouldn't be in yet, but you know, we want to do like almost like a BFG award show or something, and this is like my surprise game of the year, a series I've never played, and this has been one of the most refreshing things. I don't know, in the retro gaming streaming world, when you actually get to play a game that's like new to you and gives you those like kid, you know, like when you were a kid and you play that new game vibe. Like, that's what Parasite Eve did to me. You know, I hadn't researched it. I didn't know much about it. I just got in, and it was friendly enough to play and really cool. And just was like, you know, it was just such a refreshing, like to play something that unique and that interesting. Just super cool. All right, let's see what we got here. 3,000 points. Extra round. Insert disc 1, baby. So yeah, we're back on it. We got our save file for extra round, new game plus, or however you want to call it. But that's it. We've done it, man. We freaking did it, dude. Appreciate all you guys. Thanks for hanging out too for a little while on the long haul. Man, dude, mind blowing. We finally did it. We got through. I don't even know where I put it. I think I put it back up somewhere. Gotta find my case. The Parasite Eve. We beat Parasite Eve 1 on the PlayStation 1. Dude, so much fun. Great playthrough. Thanks everybody who showed up. Zombie, Anubis, K2J, Triforce, dude, with all the helpful hymns too. The Duke, Caleb, hanging out for the long haul. DOA, James, everybody, video game lover, dude. All you guys make it. It's awesome to play through, get that support, and then actually finish the game, because a couple of times there, I was ready to throw in the towel, but I don't know. Yeah, you get some encouraging words, and you know, game over. But it's time to move on. Catch me this afternoon for some NES games. I don't know exactly what they're going to be. Probably Splatterhouse. Probably Maniac Mansion. So, in a couple hours, I'll see you then. As always, guys, take it easy. Till next time on Brothers Forge Gaming.